Howdy folks, it's your friendly neighborhood State Trooper Lewis. We're coming at you, and while we're coming up to some of the busiest travel times of the year, the tips that we've been asked to give right now are going to serve you well year round. We had some pro drivers reach out to us and ask us to share some tips in regards to driving in, near, around commercial motor vehicles, large trucks, semis, trucks, trailers, even RVs. The thing about it is that we need to remember is if you don't drive well around large commercial motor vehicles, you're probably not listening to me right now, because bad things tend to happen to people that don't drive well around semis. So trying to prevent that for anybody else, remember that a semi is not a passenger vehicle. It's not the same. It doesn't operate the same. And even if you're used to driving a very large passenger vehicle, much like Mama here, I named my car Mama. She's a Ford Explorer. What else you want me to call her? It's a soccer mom. Anyway, even if you're used to driving large vehicles, passenger vehicles, it's not the same as a semi. A semi cannot operate the same way, cannot brake the same way, cannot stop or maneuver the same way. So if you cut one off, it cannot react the same way, much like you or I can inside of a passenger vehicle. Therefore, we need to take those precautions. We need to understand, especially if we start throwing inclement weather, bad ice conditions, bad road conditions, it's going to take even more for them to stop and maneuver around us. Now, that being said, I'm going to reach out to my semi drivers as well and ask you to please be a part of this. Don't drive 2 or 3 in the same lanes next to each other and get traffic backed up behind you. Allow them to pass on the left. My passenger vehicle drivers, never ever pass on the right of a semi whenever you can avoid it. Remember, they're going to take a wide turn if they need to make a right turn. Don't hang out in the no zone. The areas right in front, right behind, or immediately to the sides. No matter how good we are at reducing blind spots, they may still exist. It's just not a good place to be. We can all get to our destination safely. We can all make it to where we want to be this holiday season, but please, please be careful driving around these commercial motor vehicles. They're pro drivers, but we can say, hey, it wasn't my fault. But if you're in a crash involving a semi or commercial motor vehicle, you're much more likely to be injured or killed as a result. And just because you were in the right doesn't mean you're going to walk away from it clean. So please, drive safely, be cautious, have some courtesy. Everybody, we're all out there together. Thanks for watching. As always, be safe.